This everything I had to go through, chat. This is the exact place too. There's only one place that you can go to in the Navy for boot camp, and that's Great Lakes in Illinois. So this is the exact same place, same routine and everything we had to go through, chat. Just imagine me in this. And mind you, I got there like it's probably like 3 something a.m., 2 something a.m. So we've been traveling all day. Then we stayed up for like 2 days after we got there. I ain't gonna lie. We didn't get to go to sleep till like the second day.
Out of us! In the building! Move it! Good order and discipline will be maintained.
But chat, when I got out this bus, I'm like, said, how was the tear gas? They gonna show up. Great Lakes Naval Training Center is the only boot camp for the U.S. Navy. Like I just said, and I got out and this, mind you, this is my first time flying too, on the way to boot camp from Charlotte to Illinois, Charlotte to Chicago. Then we hopped on this bus. It was a ride for like probably like a 20-minute ride from the airport, and they had a movie playing. Not a movie, but it was a dude from the Navy talking like what we about to get into and shit, like what we signed up for, be proud and shit. We had to watch that the whole way. We couldn't talk, nothing. Don't be looking around, none of that. So you can always do research on other branches as well. Facts. Hold on, check. It's getting cold. I got this blanket from one of my subscribers' grandmas. Well, her grandma was one of my subscribers too, but yeah, one of my subscribers in Houston gave me this. Grandma Tony. Shout out Grandma Tony, man. Luca, what's good? Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome. But yeah. We got off the bus. They started yelling at us and shit. And mind you, when did this video come out? 2 months ago. I seen a video like this before I went to boot camp, so I was already prepared for the yelling and shit. When I got off the bus, I was just smiling, like I was like kind of smirking to myself type shit, like damn, this shit really going on. This shit I was just watching on YouTube. I'm in this shit. I'm like, oh shit, but it's my first time being this far away from home by myself.
Out of us! In the building! Move it! Good order and discipline will be maintained 24/7. Proper military posture will be maintained 24/7. Your default position.
This shit bring back memories, chat. We had to stand there looking face to face. Like, imagine you standing on the other side. We just standing there at attention too. Like this. Whole time, chat. Just looking at each other. Looking straight forward. Feel me?
Be maintained 24/7. Proper military posture will be maintained 24/7. Your default position is the position of attention. Follow along. I will only explain this once.
And it wasn't raining when I was there. It was straight snowing. It wasn't no rain. It was straight snow when I was there. Did you ever lock your knees? Hell nah. Damn, this shit bring back memories. This shit crazy. Like, this was a whole different time in my life, bro. I feel like I was a whole different person.
Division, attention! Good afternoon, division. Good afternoon, our pod.
This shit crazy.
Good afternoon, division. Good afternoon, our pod. Today we'll be dying.
Damn. Y'all gotta think, bro. I ain't heard this shit since I left boot camp. So this shit like, damn, shit bringing back memories.
Table 6, 7, and 8. Starting on the port side of table 6. Utilizing both chow lines. 2 row guards to the doors.
So you got a picture of yourself with the flag in the background? Yeah. I don't have it. My mama got a copy. My pops got a copy, but I ain't even got it on my phone or that. What would say the worst thing is in boot camp? Really, it's just the damn, my voice. Hold on. Really, it's just the first week and a half. The first week and a half, you gonna be missing home. I ain't gonna lie, I cried a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I cried a little bit. But I got used to it though. I started meeting friends and shit. I still talk to well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people I met in there, I still talk to them to this day. Like my boy Ethan, when I fly to Cali, that's who I go see out there. That's my boy. So yeah, I'm still glad I went though. But yeah, that's the worst thing for real. The first week and a half, they yelling at you and shit. You missing your peoples. But after that first week and a half, that shit started to get fun, low key. You get used to not having your phone. And we had to walk like this every single day too, everywhere we go. Look, chat, y'all notice ain't nobody talking. They at lunch right now. Y'all notice ain't nobody talking to each other. Ain't no talking at the chow table now. No talking. So I was gonna go. They told me I was too fat. Damn. I ain't gonna lie though, one thing I would say, they had some good ass food in there. They ain't gonna bullshit. Not the Navy. I know the Marines and shit, they make you eat them bag meals and shit. But yeah, they had some good food in here. Damn, Chad, I was in this exact building though. Eating every day. And it's flying every day. But I ain't gonna lie, like that first 2 weeks, bro, I felt like I was never getting out, boy. You gotta think, bro, I ain't never been in a position where I can't leave. Even if I wanted to. Oh nah, for 2 months. And I felt like I was stuck, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, oh shit, man. Felt like prison, felt like jail.
Can I get pasta? Some rice.
Navy chow halls serve meals to thousands of recruits daily. Look, I still got my bag too. Here you go, get it. Check me out though. I got that exact same bag right here. You feel me? You know I ain't gonna play with you. Real deal. Real deal. Air Force, and when I Google Army, they said you gotta be a specific size and weight. Yeah, for sure. They definitely got requirements and shit. But shit, if you wanna go, just work your way down, man. Ain't nothing to it. Stupid ass, look at him. My top 3 HVAC, welding, or plumbing. Yeah, all 3 of them good, my boy. Man, this shit crazy.
Let's go! Woo!
Damn, this shit crazy, boy. I really made it out that motherfucker. Shit, I got hand tattoos and shit now, so I don't know. Think it's gonna work. Nah, they don't care about no hand tattoos no more. Don't nobody care about no tattoos no more for real. Unless you got tattoos all on your face and shit. There's hella people in the Navy with hand tats.
Let's go! Let's go! The Navy's gotta go!
Check, everything gotta be folded perfect. No cap. Your sheets better be folded perfect. Your bed better be made perfect. Your towel on your rack right here better be, you feel me? Perfect. All that. Said little ass bed. You think they gonna give you a king mattress? So I think you'll be good. Try the other branches. Marines definitely don't care. Bro, I don't know what happened to my sweatsuit, chat. This sweatsuit, I had that shit for like, I had that shit last year. I don't know where that shit is at now. I still got my shorts though. This is the R pot right here, chat. It's the lead. He's in boot camp, just like everybody else, but he the leader of the division type shit. Make sure everything good, so everybody, so if somebody mess up, he can fix it before the chief see it, and not get everybody in trouble and shit. Just keep everything in order type shit. Me, I wasn't even trying to have no job in boot camp. I was just trying to lay low, get through that motherfucker. So you still make the bed the same way to this day? Hell nah. You actually gotta fold that shit, like crease it, tuck it under, and it get inspected. And they gonna inspect that motherfucker. You see him? You see him? Yeah. And you gotta shave every single morning. If you don't shave, you is getting, what's it called? You getting beat. Beat is when they make you work out and shit, do push-ups. You gotta shave every morning. He gonna make you stand on that line in the morning. They gonna come around, look at you. If you got hair on your shit, get out! No cap. Stand with no hair. My shit was bald, man. My shit was bald. I ain't gonna lie. My cousin is in the Navy. I visited him one time and went pee before making the bed, and it irritated me so much that it wasn't made. He closed the bedroom door so he couldn't see it. Oh. Damn. So he was, what's it called? OCD?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 7, 2, 1. Relax.
That's
Now, definition of first aid.
Boy, chat. This shit right here. This is like the first couple of weeks, first week, using the classrooms and shit. And they expecting you to stay awake the whole time. But hell nah. You know how tired we was in that motherfucker after staying up for 2 days? But that shit was crazy. It's like we was sleepwalking in that motherfucker. My skin would break out, shaving every day. Yeah, some people did. Still ain't got any funny boot camp story times. Yeah, I'm gonna tell them as we go. Yeah, cause it was so ingrained in him from being in the military.
Emergency care for the sick and injured. All right, you need to know this. Okay, so procedure emergency care for the sick and injured.
You probably see people fall asleep in here.
All right, you need to know this. Okay, so procedure training guy, he's gonna put an asterisk, put a check. I guarantee you now, these are only 150 each. There are plenty of heavier people in the Navy. You got your 170, 190, even your head jukebox that weigh about 220 pounds. And it'll be up to you to learn to transport that casualty. Try to secure it, but not too tight, because like I said before, you literally put in your chin and they can't even open their mouths. Lift with your legs, okay? So, I said the upper half of the body is heavier, right? So you grab this black strap right here in the back, all right? Slide back one black strap right there, all right? Right. All right, take a
That's swim test, motherfucker. I passed everything with flying colors except the floating test. That shit was hard as hell. Yeah, the T-Raw with them that 90 bits, man. Appreciate you. T-Raw. That's good, man. How you feeling, man? Appreciate them 90 bits, my boy. This right here, chat. This shit right here. We had to stay like this for I think it was 2 minutes. Boy, that shit was tough as hell. I failed it, had to come back. And I passed it the second time. Yes, sir. Keep grinding. Appreciate it, T-Raw. You already know, man. So I couldn't do none of that shit. That shit was tough. Now, the swimming part was easy, though. You just had to jump off and swim to the end.
Right. All right, take a
Boy, these swimming instructors was mean as hell. Like, they might have been the meanest people in boot camp. I ain't gonna lie. Them niggas was mean as a motherfucker. You have to do that gas shit like the Army. Yes, sir. We had to get in the gas chamber. I think they gonna show it on here. I got sharpshooter in the military, man. Oh God. No, hell no. Look, my boy don't know how to work that grip, man. My boy don't know how to work that grip. Look at him. Said, dang, Stan, you like Stephen Curry, but with the gun. Yeah. Let me show y'all this. This is when I, hold on. Hold on, chat. This is when I went to get certified for my concealed carry license. We had to shoot at the range. Look at my my paper. Woo! Right in the chest. But I shot through through the same hole multiple times. Yeah. You see, it ain't no holes nowhere else. Not in the head, nowhere. Right there. Yeah. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. And check. And check. How good can you do with the moving target? I don't know. You wanna be my my practice target in GTA. Oh shit. Appreciate it, Neil. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm fried.
Jimmy, USS Oliver, ship 04, JOOD. Respectfully request permission to see your military.
Steve Recruit Wilkins, reporting to come aboard. What I say? Steve Recruit Wilkins, request to come aboard. Stupid ass.
Identification card, Force Master Chief.
Division 089. Future strain, you should react to other branches boot camps. Say less.
Line 3 and 4, man, you're ready. Line 3 and 4, man, you're ready. Great job. Hold on, man.
Mind y'all, chat. We ain't got no phone during this whole 2 months. As soon as we get there, the day we get there, they put all our stuff that we came with in a box. We don't see that box till the last day of boot camp. So we about to hop on the flight.
Pass off 1, 2.
This right here, this day right here, oh my God. This was the funniest day of boot camp. No cap. My boy Hayward. That's his last name. Y'all know we call each other by our last names in boot camp. My boy Hayward. And the whole division, like, that shit was just a joke. We was actually doing what we was supposed to do, but that shit was just funny. You just had to be there, chat. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was too funny. I can't even explain it for real. But we was laughing the whole time. Cause we gotta scream the whole time. We gotta I forgot what we had to say. It was a certain word we had to say when we got to the front. It was like the first 2 people on the water hose. Like it's certain words that you gotta say. I can't think of it right now, but it got to a point we was doing that shit so long, niggas was just yelling. We wasn't even saying the words we was supposed to say. We was like, ah! That shit was just too funny. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all had to be there, chat. That shit was funny. Like the older division just stopped saying that shit, just started yelling.
This is a high-risk environment that you just entered.
Here we go. You heard him.
This is a
Recruits undergo CBR training to learn how to respond to chemical, biological, and radiological threats in naval environments.
high-risk environment that you just entered. What that means for you is there will be no goofing off or skylarking, smiling. You're gonna keep your military bearing. Is that understood? Yes, Chief!
Yes, Chief.
11, 10, 9.
But niggas scared as hell. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit is not as bad as they say it is. Not to me. Damn, I thought I had a water in there. To me, that shit wasn't that bad because I planned that shit out. Because I seen everybody that went before me, they was breathing all hard and shit. I'm like, oh nah, I'm not doing that. Niggas was in there breathing hard. Cause you gotta take your mask off and then hold it up. Niggas was taking that shit off and breathing that shit in crazy like. I'm like, hell nah, I see that. That shit killing them. They not throwing up, but crying, snot coming, like pouring out their nose. That's why they told us to hold our hand like this. You gonna see them hold their mask up and hold their hand like this for all the snot. But I ain't even, like I wasn't crying for real. My eyes was watering, but I wasn't crying for real. I ain't had no snot coming out my nose because before I took my mask off, I took a deep breath in. I'm like, then I took it off. And I'm taking little breaths like, blowing that shit right back out. So I was good. I wasn't really breathing that shit in too much. You feel me? You gotta finesse the system. You feel me? Look at him. Nervous. At least I wasn't on the front row though, because I probably would have fucked up too if I was on the front. I learned my lesson from everybody in front of me. Look at him. Oh. Woo. You definitely feel it though. I ain't gonna say I didn't feel it, but I wasn't like this.
Let's go. Let's put it in right here. Let's go. Put your cup up. Put your cup up. Keep blinking. Let's go.
Like when I was walking out right here, chat, my division chief, he was standing there watching me. He was like, Wilkins, get your fucking hand down. Like he was just playing with me type shit, cause he seen like I wasn't even really tripping about that. Mikey, appreciate that follow, Mikey. Appreciate you, Mikey. Appreciate you, man. Where you from, Mikey? But yeah, my chief, he seen like I wasn't really tripping about that shit. He was like, get your fucking hand down, Wilkins. You don't need that shit. Chirac in the building. Okay, Mikey, I see you got that blue crown beside your name, man. You can hit that sub button for free. Damage control teams learn to detect and decontaminate hazardous materials to keep ships operational. The final test is called Battle Stations, a 12-hour simulation of Navy life. Oh my goodness, chat. Oh my goodness, bro. That shit I don't think I can say too much about it. I remember we signed the paper, but that shit, we gonna see what they showing here. I'm gonna see, but that shit, boy. After this right here, after this day, like we didn't go to sleep after this. We had to go to a certain. Well, let me not say too much, but we had to. They came and got us from this right here, and after that we had to march around for the rest of the day and shit, like running errands with the division, going to sign papers and shit like that. And bro, let me tell you, whole division sleepwalking. I ain't never slept walk like marching. I mean sleep marching, my nigga. We walking, marching. Like I'm sleep. Like oh shit. Like I'm really moving, but I'm sleep. And then I wake up. I'm like oh shit. Nigga, I'm walking sleep. Like the whole division was doing that shit. Like this shit right here was no joke, but no joke. We're gonna see what they say. This is what we got. What's it called? We got promoted from recruit to a Navy. You feel me? Navy Seaman.
Democracy around the world. I proudly serve my country's Navy combat.
See, they didn't even show nothing about it, Jack. I can't even say nothing. I can't even say nothing about that part. But yeah, you seen they was crying and shit after that shit.
I serve my country's Navy combat.
Crying cause like, bruh, we all went through hell for 2 months, and then we just went through that 12 hours of hell, and now we all about to go home. Well, not go home, but finally get out and see our people at graduation. But that was an emotional moment right there, chat. I ain't gonna lie. This graduation day, boy, the best day ever. Nigga, and my people came all the way to Chicago to see me, man. I'm like, damn. Chirac? They came to the rack to see me? Y'all have to get tapped out? What you mean? What you mean get tapped out?
5 white stars on a blue background. Medal of honor just to wear around. Tap, taps, get into your rap. Tap, taps, get into your rap.
Woo! Boy, we had to. This shit look all good right now, chat, but we had to practice this shit so much. That shit, we had to rehearse this shit so much. Like walking back and forth, back and forth. That shit was crazy. I think only Air Force and Army gets tapped out. Oh, you talking about a graduation? Nah, we ain't do that. Look at niggas looking for their parents and shit. You're not even supposed to look over there, chat. You're supposed to look forward. Niggas, I ain't gonna lie, I was looking over there too. Shit, fuck that. Nigga, I ain't seen my people 2 months. Y'all been putting me through hell. Look at him. My grandpa, my uncle, my aunt, my other uncle, they was all in the Navy too. Love you, man. That shit just brought back so much memories. Oh, we.
Sit up straight, eyes on me. I'm Petty Officer Sperry. I will be your lead RDC. Petty Officer 10 will be your second RDC. Petty Officer Gonzalez will be your third RDC. Together, we have 8 weeks to transform you into United States sailors.
You are no longer a civilian. Whatever you were before is now over. You are about to begin a journey that's gonna make you a part of the greatest naval force the world has ever known. This training will not be easy. It wasn't meant to be. You will not be coddled nor disrespected, but you will be
Shitting me. Disrespected. Shitting me.
nor disrespected, but you will be held to a high standard. Our job as your RDCs is to turn you into basically trained sailors. Your job as recruits is to do what you're told and give us 100% motivation.
There are no individuals in the military. We are many, but we operate as one unit.
That shit intense. I'm telling you.
Let's go. Put your men down to all right.
I'm telling you.
Going through the first couple of days, you lose a lot of recruits for medical reasons, for testing reasons, and a lot of times those recruits get processed back into training, so they'll continue on with another division. We push the recruits to their limit and beyond what they think their limit is, because when they're here at boot camp, if we can push them and make them feel uncomfortable, but they keep succeeding and keep going through the mission, then those are going to be the sailors that are out there in the fleet ready to serve once they do graduate here. And if they find out that boot camp's not for them, it's better for us to filter out the people that are going to have an issue under pressure.
Talking about not disrespected. Boy. Come on, chat.
Us to filter out the people that are going to have an issue.
Shit, me if that ain't disrespectful.
Under pressure while they're here at boot camp before they get out there in the fleet and they need to
that is not
perform.
yelling.
And that's the point when they decide they break. So boot camp.
Saying, did you get in trouble a lot in boot camp? Nah, hell nah. I feel like my people was fucking with me, Chad. They was fucking with me for sure. Cause they showed it like at the end, like we was all cool and shit. I'm friends with them on Facebook now. My chiefs, my petty officers. They couldn't do it during boot camp, but we friends on social media now.
It's hard for that reason.
Even though I've only been in boot camp for a week and some change, I can see things turning, and I see.
And it was certain times like during boot camp, like when wasn't too many people around, they'd be joking around with us and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, they just doing their job, bro. And you gotta think though, the chiefs and petty officers, they gotta work 18 hours a day. If they work in boot camp, then they gotta work 18 hours a day. That shit's tough.
Oh, heck no. Open your mouth, sister. Aye, sir. No. Aye, sir. No, louder. No.
You have 5 seconds. Go. 5, 4.
Hey, what? Them niggas funny, boy. Nigga, we had like, I forgot what time he said, but we had a quick phone call, Chad. That was our last phone call. I called my girl first at the time. My girl that I had at the time. I called her first, then I called my mama because I wanted my mama's call to be the longest. So they really just getting them hours ready to be done with y'all. Facts. Like, they just doing their orders. Navy gonna tell you what you gonna do. So not you calling 2 people. I had to. Had to talk to my girl, had to talk to my mom.
1, 2, and 3. You have 10 seconds. 10, 9.
You're moving too much, go!
Boy, that shit crazy. Boy, that shit's crazy. Nigga really was in boot camp though. Like what? Not me. Not me, chat. Nigga in boot camp.